Everyone knows how to roast a chicken, but I've got a method that takes it up 3 notches. Are you interested? Let's do this, royal style. Let's talk about the shopping. Chicken. This is a 100-day-old chicken. You'll easily serve 6 to 8 people beautifully. Slightly smaller. This is a label on glaze. It's been corn-fed a little bit. You can see the color. We've got a little poussin here, right? Corn-fed again. And then here, we've got an organic chicken, delicious. So the one I'm gonna do is a nice little label on glaze. First up, finely chop some herbs. I've got some marjoram here, parsley, basil, season with salt and pepper. Add a nice couple of lugs of olive oil. Mix it up. The oil will help bring out all the natural flavors and oils from the herbs. And then we're gonna get our chicken. If you can get a dry plucked chicken, the skin is so crispy and it's delicious. What I wanna do is just run my knife around the top of the legs and score that skin like that, and then just pop that little ball joint. Take the end of the chicken leg off, and when it cooks and roasts, it just looks beautiful. Put the chicken on its side, and I want this thigh meat to cook at the same rate and speed as the breast meat. So I'm simply just gonna do 3 confident slices down to the bone. And it also allows your flavored oil to get in there. With the breast, right, I want you to be very, very careful. Here is the end of the skin. I want you to pull it towards you so you don't tear it. And just get your finger in between the skin and the breast. Make a little pouch, and then I'll use a little spatula to get right down there. Divide these herbs by half. And again, I don't want to tear that chicken skin. Wonderful, look at that. Just get 2 slices of butter, and I'll ram these down the chicken breast. So that's gonna make your chicken breast juicier than ever. It's gonna make that skin crispier than ever. There's one other trick that I've got. Lemon. Now, if I put a cold lemon in there, the hot air is not gonna get in, and it's not gonna be kind of cooking as even as I'd like it. So we've got a hot lemon that I'm gonna just stab, and this is basically a boiling hot citrus time bomb. Now, we are gonna tie this bird up. Take a little bit of our butcher's string, get it in half, put it just under the legs like this, take it up to these little notches here, and I'm gonna do a little knot. Tighten it up, go in between the breast and the legs, turn it over, you do another little knot, and it's just gonna keep it in shape, and it means you get a nice, neat, even cook. With all the kind of remnants of the oil and the herbs, you rub that all over the chicken, and it's really a spectacular thing. Into a tray we go, a whole bulb of garlic, 2 onions, cut those in half. I'm gonna cook it at 225 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. It's gonna be spectacular. Look at that. You know it makes sense. God, so good. The string holds it all together, but you know that chicken's done when you can pull the meat off the bone and when the juices run nice and brown. And if you look in here, you can just take the skins off these bits of onion. You're gonna have the best gravy. I'll put this heat on, add just a heaped tablespoon of flour, just mush it all up. You don't even need stock. Just top it up with some water, bring that to the boil. This, of course, is the time where you let the chicken rest, you finish your gravy, and that's when you bring your salads or your greens or your potatoes all together. So let's sieve out all of those chunks. Mega flavor. Take a little ladle and push it through. Look at that. Bring it back up to the boil, and you're gonna have an amazing gravy. Let's look at our lovely chicken. See how crispy that skin is, how the herbs are trapped. Really, really nice. Let's have a little carve up. First up, run the knife around the back of the leg and just click it, and it will just fall apart. Cut it across like that, giving you that beautiful drumstick and that wonderful thigh meat. If there's any little juices that come out, don't be afraid just to pour those back into your gravy, because it's all flavor, juices galore. When it comes, of course, to the breast, let's just take a nice little chunk here. You can see the herbs underneath. You can see the gorgeous, crispy golden skin. You can see that the breast meat is juicy, juicy, juicy. That's what it's about, guys. The smell at this point from the lemon is phenomenal. It's fragranced the whole of this amazing chicken. This lovely gravy over the top of the chicken like this. Wonderful. That's got to surely get the royal seal of approval. So that, my friends, is a classic roast chicken to savor and enjoy. The gravy is amazing, the skin is crispy, the herbs, and that juicy, juicy meat. Enjoy, happy roasting, take care. Let's just talk about the perfect Yorkshire pudding. That beautiful little thing that you can put gravy in. It's great with roast dinners. You know, crispy on the outside, bit chewy down here. Let's do it. First up, big bowl. Whisk, and I need 4 eggs. I'm using beautiful, fresh, free-range eggs, and we're gonna whisk those up. I'm using a big bowl so we can get some nice air in there. Then I'm gonna go in with 200 millilitres of whole milk, 200 grams of plain flour. Now you can sift it. You know, when you sift it, it just makes it nice and light and no lumps. We don't want lumps in there. So just whisk up your batter. As you can see, now it's nicely whipped up. I'm just gonna add a little pinch of salt and nothing else. That's basically it. Now we want it to just coat the back of a spoon. It should just stick nicely to it. That's the batter made. What I do want to do is get it from a bowl, which is perfect for making it, into a jug, because that's perfect for pouring it quickly, because that is another important part that I'll talk about in a minute. We are using a sunflower oil. You can use a groundnut oil or a sunseed oil. Absolutely, these are oils that can handle high heat. We want 1 centimetre in each mould. So I'm going to fill up these 3, and what I like to do is then just gently but evenly pour the oil all the way along, and by the time you hit the bottom, you'll have absolutely perfect, exact measurement across every single one. And I know what you're thinking. I know, I invented it, or at least I think I did. Now we are going to preheat our oven to 190 degrees Celsius. I've got one in there already, okay? It's been in there for about 15 minutes. So my preheated oil comes out. This is very hot. I'm going to go in with my batter here. I'm going to use a spoon. What you don't want is loads of batter touching the side. If you have batter in between, what's going to happen is that will drag your Yorkshire pudding down and it will stop it rising as efficiently. And what's happening now, you can see the hot oil is starting to cook the batter on the outside. And as we put this in the oven, the heat of the oil is going to push the batter up the side to create that lift. Okay, we're going to go straight back into the oven. And we're going to close the door and we're going to leave it. You want to dedicate the whole oven just to Yorkshire puddings. They're going to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes until golden and crispy and gorgeous. You're going to love it. Ah, come on, baby. Yeah. So for me, guys, this really is the perfect Yorkshire pudding. You can go bigger, you can put more batter in, but then I think it goes too crispy and too dry. I like this kind of size. I like the kind of balance of crispiness around here and the chewiness from inside. Look what you got there, absolutely gorgeous. I want to show you guys something even more incredible to go with Yorkshire puddings that's not the usual thing. So I've got some nice smoked salmon. I'm going to put it down onto a beautiful Bordeaux platter. To complement that, I want a little simple sauce. Now you could use sour cream, yogurt or creme fraiche. Just beat it up. And I'm going to add just the juice of 1 lemon. Here's a fresh horseradish. So we're going to peel the horseradish, the little grating over the salmon, just like snow. What I like about this is its contrast, fire and lightness. It's beautiful. Just mix it up. Just going to take some of this dill and from a height, just pick it. And then freshly cooked, hot Yorkshire puddings, loading it with that hot sour cream and horseradish sauce, a nice bit of smoked salmon, and then just find a quiet little moment where you and that beautiful combination can just tuck in. I'm taking you back into my archive for an absolute classic. Perfect roast potatoes. I've been perfecting my way of cooking them for years. Perfect roast potato. I'm gonna endorse the Maris Piper. For consistency, this is where you want to put your bets. First off, I always parboil them for about 10 minutes in salted boiling water. Drain them, and then a bit of a toss in the colander will help fluff up the edges even more. Next up, you need the fat. Extra virgin olive oil is the healthiest option and will give you a lovely golden crunch. Or you could use butter for a slightly thicker, sweeter crunch. Or if you really want to go all out, you can use goose fat for the thickest crunch of all. The key is always do them in a single layer in the roasting tray and give them a good season with salt and pepper. I'm going to cook this for half an hour at about 190 degrees Celsius, 375 Fahrenheit, until about lightly golden, and then I'm going to show you what to do with the masher, and that's going to make the ultimate roast potato. After half an hour, we're ready for some masher magic. So what I want to do is I want to increase the surface area the potato has on the bottom of the pan. So I'm going to do that by going around these and just squashing them. I'm telling you, give this a try and you won't regret it. Along with the maximum crunch factor, you want maximum flavour. And I'm adding the herbs now because what I've worked out is that if you put them in at the beginning, yes, you get some good flavour, but the herbs go black and they're kind of not that nice to eat. But if you put them in halfway through, you get much more of a perfume of the herbs. First up, we've got some rosemary. Coat that with a drop of olive oil. And a splash of vinegar. Bear with me, the vinegar will totally cook away, but it's going to give the potato like a kick. And then some garlic here. This is about your personal touch, so put in what you like. You could also try thyme with garlic and bay. Or even some sage, garlic and clementine zest for another Christmassy twist. And then once you've done that, we're going to pop these back in the oven for about 25 minutes, 30 minutes, or until perfect to your eye. But half an hour's a good one, and then when you see those babies and taste them, best roast potatoes in the world. And here they are. Listen. Beautifully, look at how fluffy that is in the middle. Just almost falling apart. Let's have a try. Oh, really good.